We're almost to the middle of May, and this is Suzanne Wagner. I'm doing the numerology and the astrology for May 11th, 2021. If we add all those numbers together, you get the number 3. The number 3 is the number of positive mind. It is the number that's like a roller coaster, but at least it's on an uptick, even though when you get to a high point, it has a tendency to have a little drop just to kind of test you to see if you have learned to reframe the negative to the positive and roll with the punches and have a sense of humor. And so today, the number 3 tells us that the process of letting go forces us to address what we have hidden from ourselves. When we see the truth, as we come out, we get above the astral domain, and for a moment we have that clarity and we see the overview and we suddenly go, oh my gosh, I get it. Like that's what's really going on. That's why I'm in this particular position. The moment that happens, the next level of stuff is going to come up that's been hidden from ourselves. And so when we see the truth, it's important to act in a way of honor for ourselves. We cannot heal this world if we cannot heal ourselves. Do we have enough people that have done the inner work that they are united and can begin to heal our planet? I believe so. I believe there is. But we must learn to work together to do just that. We live in a world that is divided in so many ways. We need to come together for one cause that matters to everyone. Earth should matter. Life should matter. Global warming should matter. And yes, it will be a wild ride to figure out new ways to maneuver humanity out of toxic habits and into a better way to live in harmony with this world. But that is the only doorway through. I believe we can do it. I know that many have been striving for this for years, even maybe this entire life. There have been a lot of people, especially in my area, that were part of the green energy movement that started in the 1960s, and they came out to this area and did organic gardening before it was, considered like the normal in the grocery stores to have organic gardening. And I believe it made a difference. So it is just that we need more of it now. And not just from a few, but from many who know that a healthy world is good for everyone, and that now we can allow that to unfold quickly. Maybe that's the bigger question. Can we? Can we allow this to unfold quickly? I hope so. The astrology today. The new moon is in Taurus around noon, and the earth and air elements in the chart right now are strong. So most ideas can be manifested more easily, which is good, and we seek to find our inner peace. The drama of our world makes us have to take a higher view to make sense out of this moment. Mercury and Mars are both at extreme points and are parallel to each other. In communications and actions, they are working in alignment, and we may notice that either there is too much conversation or too little. Same with the action-oriented planet Mars. There will either be too much to do or feel as if you are not getting enough done. Sometimes I feel like that way in one day. Ugh. So keep today simple. Stay in touch with the simple things. Do things that make us feel the most secure and fulfilled. The changes are significant and long-lasting. This new moon aligns with Neptune and Pluto and gives all inspiration and effort a fresh look and energy. If we look closely, there are some wide but important squares between the moon with Saturn and Jupiter. The limits and rules of Saturn shift the energy that Jupiter keeps trying to expand. It adds to the emotional conflict, and it's exhausting internally. Notice where you are too controlling and try to find a better balance in your life. Mars squares to Chiron and then sextiles to Uranus, and while there is a strong desire to get out of that rut and be more inventive in our approach, there is still a lot of healing trying to happen. Progress keeps pushing, and it's pushing hard. It requires us to be more determined and let go of things that we have been carrying for too long, such as grudges and old patterns of protection. It is easier to see those things now as there is more vulnerability on the surface. This can cause tension and irritation, so stay calm. It is time to heal from many past things now. let go, trust the process, and engage deeply with what is arising. My quote for today: the mind is always striving to find, seeking to find. It endlessly searches because it is blind. The heart has a knowing and shares and cares, but it is naturally more open, no need to use the back stairs. I wish for a mind that is calm and kind. When my heart rules, there is peace of mind. And my blog for today: it is a beautiful day. Whew, I managed to redo one of my vegetable beds and shift the watering systems to a better drip system. It was a big project that needed doing, and with the drought, very important to do also. I am not doing ornamental flowers in my pots this year. I'm only buying drought resistant things for my garden. At least my husband and I feel caught up on our garden and burn piles. I mean, we did 9 of them this year. We could do more, but it is a lot of work. There are endless piles of branches that can always be piled up, but I need to take a pause for the moment. It will be my mother's 85th birthday in a few days, and we are having a surprise party for her. She knows I am coming, but does not realize that others are on their way too. At 85, it's important to celebrate such meaningful moments. Her father went to 92, and she is in the running for that time also. She is shockingly strong, and while some memory is fading a bit, she's still pretty sharp. I hope to do so well when I'm 85. So bear with me, as May from this point on is pretty filled for me. I will be leaving for a week, and my husband will have to fend for himself. Then I will be back for about a week, only to leave again for my uncle's funeral, which is actually going to be under the Golden Gate Bridge on a boat with the Neptune Society. So cool. And his partner's funeral at Yosemite, which is a whole big shindig also. And then finally a celebration of life event on private property along the Yosemite River. And the whole process is going to take about a week. I will do my best to stay on top of the daily videos and offerings. I think I should be fine through the process, but if not, thank you in advance for understanding and have a wonderful May. Thanks, everyone. Bye.